Paddy wanted the German Donna, Molly wanted the howl ahead. How do you like us now? Listen, we're going to need 2 microphones. Stop being our-ass. Lads, we're going to have to go turn to peace. Go on, let me go first, because I was first on. Dave, can we all just listen on the realist? Without Dave Barstool Sportsbook app, me and Paddy wouldn't have the belief behind us over the water in America. We wouldn't have the funding behind us to absolutely make a go of it here. Without them, it'd be so much harder. So to Dave Portnoy and the whole team as fucking Barstool Sportsbook, please give them a round of applause. And his fucking outfit was next level heavy. And I've had half a bottle of whiskey. How do you like me now?
Obviously, you had an amazing finish last time here in London, and then again tonight.
Yeah.
Can you just talk through your emotions? Obviously, you didn't think you'd be able to. I mean, you weren't going in there thinking that you were going to be able to top what you did last time.
Yeah, there was. Nick Pete sat there and went. Everyone was going, she can't top that. She can't top that. What did you say, lad? Wait and see. I gave you fight IQ. I gave you patience. I gave you, in positions where I may have been taken down, submitted, controlled, none of that. And I was against the cage and some bird went, hey girl, you smell nice. I was like, what? And in that moment, the whole fight, please, I hope you just can find it. The whole fight changed. In that moment, I'm going to be deadly honest with you. Sometimes I go back and forth in my mind about, am I who I think I am? Am I going to leave the legacy I think I am? And then this cunt on my left goes, shut up, you're the meatball, course you are. Course you are. He's not even coming up for breath on that German Donna. But nice one, Neve. Neve sorted it straight out. But listen, did I think this was coming? Said it in every single interview. Yes. Did I think it was going to be the same finish? Yes. You have all seen the promo this week. You have seen me and Ellis Hampson go through the same stuff. UFC, rinse and repeat. You've seen Paddy do the same. You've seen me do the same. We've done exactly the same. I've drank as much or more. I know, I'm bladdered. But last time I didn't even come and see you because I just wanted to go and see him. This time I got to go on his walkout and sit next to Hunter and absolutely be there with a wig on, like, do, 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 do. Are you ready to... Are you coming up for air or what? You ready? We'll do one question each. Right, give me one more. Give me one more so we can finish that. Go on, lad. Oh, sorry. I'll give you and then you.
And in terms of how you're feeling, I mean, to be able to do this 2 times in a row, you know, back to back, the feelings that you have now, does that top how you felt in the last one? Knowing that you came back from everything that you came back from. This
doesn't feel the same. Like, last time was special. Me and Nick Pete will tell you, like, he told me once upon a time, you're headlining the Echo Arena for a world title. And he's told me, you've just knocked it the fuck out. And this one, it weren't the same because I've done it before. But what I can tell you is, I had a lot more faith in myself. I believed in myself more. I believe, like, it's my time to be where I'm supposed to be. I believe I've learned all the lessons that I'm supposed to have learned. We really did know this was happening. Like, we said it in the changes before we went out. And any meat? That one, lad. Yeah, that one. Yeah, I was buzzing. Do you know what I love? The UFC gives Paddy, German Donna, and they give me howl ahead. Like, they know us. They know us. But you know what was the best thing about tonight? He said to everyone, when Michael Bisping and everyone shut him down, Nick Pete went, wait till you see. Wait till you see. She can't beat the last one. She can't. Well, do you know what? She can defend a single leg. She can defend a body lock. She can sit against the wall. I can stand there in front of 18,000 people and get them all singing, dun, 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 fuck the Tories, dun, 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 dun. And I can absolutely go and finish one with R1 or 2 triangle. Boom, there it is. Lad, you get one before he does, before I'm too bladdered to carry on. Are you Welsh again?
I am, unfortunately, yeah.
Oh, okay, someone has to be, but it's all right.
Congratulations for another really impressive win, Molly. Like you hinted at there, tonight you led the crowd in a "fuck the Tories" chant. Earlier this week, we saw Paddy telling Rishi Sunak to eat shit.
And the meatball. And Priti Patel can do one. They're a gang of rats, lad.
Why are people from Liverpool so politically engaged and switched on? And that's for both of you, really.
For both of us, we can say in a different way. The government was once told to decline our city. What was it called, lad? You said it best.
A managed decline.
A managed decline. So you've got a port that can bring in so much revenue for the country, so much tourism, but you want to break us down. Why is that? Why is that? There was a woman who was a Liverpool fan called Anne, and her son died in the Hillsborough tragedy. And do you know what she said, lad? You've picked on the wrong fucking city. And me and him show you that every single time we go out to fight. Before I went out for this fight, I felt every bit of pressure. I'm not going to lie. I've never had so much stuff to do. I normally watch him and I go, haha, you've got 5 hours of media a day, and I could just lie there playing the PS. I had to do exactly the same as him. And so when I walked out to that song, This Place You See, and the whole gaff erupt because it was full of pure Scousers. And he can't thank every single working class person who's nearly had to remortgage their house to come and watch us. Because when we walk out and they scream that loud, that gives us the next level energy to just absolutely destroy these Yanks. Lad, I'm gonna throw it over to you. Oh, sorry, come on.
And giving back, to the amateurs and seeing how good these people are coming through.
So if anyone doesn't know, I'm on the sports performance board, the same as Nick Pete in the corner, and I represent England MMA Association. 2 weekends ago, it was the Four Nations Championship, and I was one of the head coaches in the corner for the English team. Chanel Dyer, me and her have been on a documentary together, from the amateur to the pro. It's me and her, we're the only ones doing it. And it's really hard when you say to a Scouser, what does it mean to represent your country? Because, in all honesty, we hate the establishment, we hate the monarchy, we hate them all, because all they've wanted to see a managed decline. But I took great pride in leading my fighters out to go and win us gold medals. And I'm very proud of her, and I'm very proud of myself for doing the same. Sorry, last one, go on. Just got me boys finished, that's all.
Yeah, no, sorry.
Hey, and wait till you see how drunk I get in the next 4 minutes.
Yeah, you said you wanted to fight Antonina Shevchenko next. Why that fight?
So I never call anyone out. That's not for me to do. But when you talk about legacy, prestige, honour, like, who's the best in the game? And it's Valentina. Am I Valentina ready yet? No. Lad, come on. Am I Antonina ready? Let's see. I believe I am. I believe this isn't like a diss. This isn't like I think I'm going to F you everywhere. No, it's not. But I genuinely think like this is an amazing fight to have. And I know, like, if they do one fight camp for me, if I ever make it to Shevchenko, they'll have the blueprint, but I'll also have the blueprint because I'll know how to beat a sister. So with the greatest respect, I've said her name because I think she's the best. So I would like you to tell her that I believe she is the best. That's why I'm trying to challenge her for that.
Are you content to just compete in the UK? I mean, the reception...
I want to go everywhere. You take me to Boston, I'll own it. You take me to Vegas, I'll own it. But I will tell you this, we're a package deal, aren't we, lad? You seen it tonight. No disrespect to any other fighter on this card. Who's had the press? Who was giving all of you sound bites? Who's giving all of you time to write? Last time I seen you the other day, none of you could even fucking open your eyes because you're all fucked. And we're trying to give you everything that we have. I'm not giving it Adesanya where, like, I can do your job, but you can do my job. No, I can't do your job because I can't spell. But what I can do, what I actually can do, is I can make 18,000 people in London sing F the Tories. That's what the meatball can do. Oh, insane, lad.
Everyone's known for a long time the potential you guys have. Everyone in this country has known that this has been coming. See this realised, and just aside from the fights from you both, you guys made Drake a lot of money tonight.
Yeah, and he's buying us a watch. Lad, tell him.
Molly only sent him a video right after it and asked for watches, and he said he's going to give us both a Rolex.
Come on, lad, please
So
give me a date.
we're swimming in it.
Champagne, Pappy!
Next up, you got to get him to walk you guys out. We got to get this one.
No, listen, we got Dave Portnoy. Dave Portnoy.
Can Dave Portnoy rap?
Listen, it doesn't matter. He can do whatever the fuck he
He can do whatever he wants.
Listen, he'll rap a pizza review for you, lad.
We love that. Paddy, the first round, it looked like it was a frustrating experience, but you ended it very well and went into the second round with control.
I've ate all the meat off it. You don't want that. I've nailed the meat on that. Like,
what was that like going in between rounds, the first and the second round? Yeah, get that one out.
Obviously, as I said, I wanted to finish him in the first round, lad, so I was pretty disappointed in between rounds, standing there talking to Ellison Paul like, what? I should have this in the bag by now. What's going on here? But
Don't rush it.
I went into this fight with a lot of emotion, a lot of other things on my mind. Know what I mean? So, like as I say, in the cage after it, I was very critical of my own performance. But Paul spoke to me in the back and just said, "What are you doing? You had a lot of other things on your mind going into the fight." And I think you could see that when I come out. I've never come out and threw big shots like that immediately when I've walked out. I'm normally cool, calm and calculated, but I come out and try to take his head off straight away because
Can we all, like, no one knows the reality of what's gone on, but Paddy's made a real close connection with baby Lee, a 4-year-old who had a brain tumour who passed away a couple of weeks ago, and we went to the funeral and paid our respects, and then Friday morning, 3 a.m, he's had a message saying one of his best mates has killed themselves. Could you imagine being Patrick Pimblett coming out to this reception and having to deliver when you're dealing with that heavy on your heart? So when he's gave that message in front of all of yous and he's been honest and he's told you everything about mental health, please believe me, he shows us all that he's iron. He's no one can break this boy, and I genuinely believe it. No one can penetrate that or can penetrate that. But he showed you no matter what, 2 deaths in 2 weeks, he can overcome anything.
Can't like.
Paddy, touching on the topic that Molly raised there as well, you made that passionate, emotional speech about your friend. But earlier in the week as well, you'd said that you'd been fat-shamed as well. Obviously, body image is wrapped up.
I get fat-shamed all the time, lad. Meatball.
Obviously, body image is wrapped up in all mental health issues as well. So my question is, why doesn't men's mental health get taken seriously?
It just...
I've just probably done you then.
Yeah, you did. Just doesn't, lad. It's crazy. You know, as I said, women talk to each other. There's no stigma on women. They sit round and have a cup of tea and have a jangle.
True that.
Men don't, lad. Men feel like, oh, I can't go and say that to him because he'll think I'm a little mushroom. You know what I mean? That's what men think. But as I said in the cage, I'd much rather my friend come to me and speak to me and cry on my shoulder than me have to cry when I'm carrying his coffin a week later. You know what I mean? Split-second decisions ruin lives, and that's what happened this week. And I just don't know how Ricky's mum and sister are getting through this, lad, because, as I say, he was my friend, but he wasn't my son or my brother, and it's going to affect them a lot more than it affects me. But, as I say, people in the position where I'm in, people who have got a bit of spotlight, who've got a bit of a following, they should help people. You know what I mean? Anyone who's in a position like me, you should try and help someone, whether it's Joe on the street or whether it's your mate. You know what I mean? You should try and help. We should have to give back, because people, without all them fans, without all the people that adore us, we wouldn't get paid what we get paid. We wouldn't have the following that we have. So I just like giving back. And as I said last time, I'm starting a charity for little kids, the little baddies, but I'm also obviously now thinking about doing a men's mental health charity, because the UK doesn't give any funding for it. There's no funding for men's mental health, and it's the biggest killer for men between like 21 and 45. And no one talks about it. No one even mentions it, lad. Men just kill themselves and no one cares. We need to change it. It's
You
just a
do, and
joke.
you're going to change it, lad. You can
So-
do anything you want, lad. You told me that.
Levitt seemed to underplay the scale of
Fuck
the event.
Justin.
He seemed to underplay the scale of the event all week. He said he fought in front of better crowds in his third amateur fight, something like that. Do you think when he got in there tonight, he did feel the weight of that crowd on him and the cheer that was coming for you, which was...
Yeah,
Who couldn't?
I could see it on his face. You know what I mean? When I was standing there staring at him, looking across from him. I'm not going to lie, I was standing there snarling as I always do, trying to burn it all through his head. And I could see him, like... It was getting to him. I knew it got to him a bit. That's why he got engaged straight away, tried to grapple straight away. But give him his due, lad. He's a good grappler.
His eyebrows were doing my head in, lad. I thought, oh, lad. I was sat next to Hunter going, fuck off.
Did you feel in the second round he kind of pushed you up against the fence? You sort of got him in like a sort of a standing
Anaconda?
dance?
Nah, that's
Was
it.
that?
Did that freeze him up a little bit and then obviously led to you landing the knee?
Yeah, I'll be honest, we've actually worked that in the gym.
Yeah.
That's a move that we've worked in the gym, and I felt him.
I haven't with these arms, but he has.
I started squeezing, putting a bit of pressure on him, and I felt him go like a little bit. You know what I mean? I was thinking, this is going on here.
I seen his eyes giving it all back.
And then I need him in the head, and I'm not going to lie, my knees killing. My knees sore.
Me and Hunter Campbell was sat there and Dave Portnoy, and I went, oh, Jesus. I thought, oh my God, he's broke his cranium. Did you hear it?
When I stepped up on there, my knees sore. I'm not going to lie. My knees sore off his head, so I know that affected him. You know what I mean? I dropped him to his knees, like, so I know for a fact that affected him. But the positions like that are
Lads,
where I
he just
thrive.
died.
Positions like that, I thrive. Like, he's very unorthodox. He is. He's a very unorthodox fighter, and as I say, I was going to outweird him, and I outweirded him.
Yeah. And just lastly from me, last time you came back here, you ate a big pizza. This time you had the...
Oh, that
the
was
gin
heavy.
tonic.
That was because
Which
that was my
way
fault.
better.
Which was best?
Lad,
Oh, come on, lad, don't ask silly questions. That pizza last time was like a 3.6 tops. Know what I mean? That pizza was snarred.
Dave, it had no cheese.
Yeah.
It was floppy.
It was terrible.
But can we be... Do you know what
But that
the
German
story...
that was heavy.
Can I
Know what
tell
mean?
you why? Paddy just won, and I walked past and I seen everyone with 10 fucking pies of pizza.
Oh, yeah, Molly just robbed the
And I
pizza.
just robbed one and went, Patrick, have that, lad.
That was funny last time. Like, that pizza I had here, Molly literally robbed it off someone.
I've robbed the pizza last time. This time we've got rollies off Drake. How do you like us now?
Congratulations, guys.
Thank you.
Last time you were here, you actually asked the same question.
You've got a better bun than me. Messing.
You talked about having a slight pizza last time. Obviously, this one was a lot better. And also, we spoke about you and Molly. Now I've got you together, and you and Molly's banter between Liverpool and Everton. I don't remember last time.
Yeah.
Don't start me. Lad, tell him about the tube.
Paddy, how do you feel?
Yeah.
How do you feel that Liverpool? How do you feel that
Fuck
Everton
off.
didn't get relegated?
I've not sworn all night. Fuck off.
You haven't swore all night? Are you fucking messing?
No, I haven't.
You have? All you've done swear, you mad bastard.
Neve didn't swear, did I?
She swore on ESPN about 4 times.
Well,
know
in
what
the
I mean?
cage and everything.
What are you on about? But,
Lad, tell him about the lad on the tube.
it was funny the other day, yeah. Like, when it comes to Molly, I don't want Everton to get relegated. Know what I mean? She's not a bitter blue. She wanted us to win the Champions League final when I went and that, know what I mean? But for me mate Sam and Desi, who celebrate every goal what Man City score, I hope they come rock bottom. Rock bottom and never come back up. But it was funny the other day we were on the tube and some American was sat next to us and he went, oh, we're from Minnesota. And me and her just burst out laughing.
I went, oh, lad, you're a
Everton got beat 4-0 in a friendly by Minnesota the day before. Oh,
I've got the whole Everton Football Club going, oh, Molly,
it
good
was
luck and all that.
absolute
Fucking
comedy
hell.
gold.
Frank, get me in the changes, I promise you. Lad, you've seen it. You've seen what I can do. Magic.
Yeah, I couldn't help myself but ask that question. Sorry.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, you're as fat, and I'll cut your fucking bun off next time.
Yeah, you're obviously a massive star. Is this your last fight in the UK? Do you think now UFC are going to try to capitalise pay-per-view?
Yeah, most definitely. You know that. Know what I mean?
lad, we genuinely got 50 G's.
Yeah, lightweight was always happening. But yeah, I know for a fact now I'll be fighting on pay-per-views with John Anik, Joe Rogan and DC commentating.
Big Michael.
Yeah, Big Mike's the man. But I know I won't be fighting in the O2 again. It's too small. As I say, we will do Anfield. I promise you now. Dana said that he won't do Anfield, but he also said women will never fight in the UFC years ago when Ronda Rousey came along. He said he won't do a stadium in the UK, but the baddies came along, so we will.
One last one. Your Twitter was recently suspended.
Oh, yeah, my Twitter's been suspended now. Know what I mean? I don't even know why now. I'm thinking, what did they say? Because my first account got suspended, and now they've only just realised that at the UFC baddie is me. How? Know what I mean? What spaceman runs your internet website? Know what I mean? Your social media thing? Elon Musk. Buy Twitter, lad, and let's box this.
Did anyone see me give Paddy a shoulder carry back to the fucking cap? Lad, answer him. He's off the in-betweeners.
Yeah, my man's great.
Go on.
Wait, now, he's asking a question next.
Okay, you go first. I'm drunk.
For when you guys are both out there and this arena is cheering for you guys, you know, their fans singing, their fans with the wigs.
You'd think it was Liverpool, wouldn't you?
When you're walking out, what do you see? Like, what do you single out as you're making those walks?
No, what, to be honest, lad, right before I walked out, I was getting a bit emotional thinking about Ricky and Lee. And then Jordan Levitt's song come on. And in the back, we all just, ain't no man high enough. Ain't nobody low.
We all started
dancing. We all just
dancing,
started dancing, singing it. And I made up he come out to that song because it got me mind off them.
But can I tell you?
And then when my song come on, it's just, there's no feeling like
levels.
it.
Right.
There's no feeling like it.
I'm a fan. This is my brother. It's what I aspire to be. It's what I've always wanted to be, plain and simple. Imagine knocking some bird out to a Scouse tune. My people, my city, my people, my art. And then the UFC going, do you want to walk out with Patrick? You take on the piss. So I downed half a bottle of an ale. I thought, yeah, I'll be ready. I walked out, I went, I promised you, lad. I promised you I'd open the show. Now you close the show. We went, I know that, meatball. So when Jordan's song come on, we all started dancing.
Yeah, we did.
And I was stood behind him and I just seen it, lad. You can talk about your Conor McGregors, you can talk about who you want. Have you ever seen it? Do. Even when he had his weigh-in the other day, I'm behind the scenes. Do. Next level, lad.
And my final question, you know, obviously people are coming out of the woodwork. Molly, you have Miranda Maverick calling you out.
Hang on, then tell me everyone who's called me out because I'll fucking have them right now.
What is your message to the people who are saying, I want to stop this hype train that they have going?
I'm not a hype train, and neither is he. We're from hard-working cities, blue-collar, working class, woke up every day since we've ever been alive to chase this dream for where we are from. We will fight anywhere, any place, anytime with whoever fucking wants it. Miranda, if you want it, I'll fuck you wherever you want to be fucked.
The word,
not in a gay way, but you know.
The word hype train does my head in, lad. It proper burns my cap out.
You thought we were hype trains. You thought we were hype trains. Every single person who weren't us tonight done a fuck all. What did we do? Every single person stood there for us, sang for us, and we got 2 finishers. I am a mouth, but really, it's facts. What did we do tonight? Dana, what did we do, lad?
Just as I say, that hype train one does my head in. People have been calling me a hype train since I was 18, 19, lad, when I was first fighting on Cage Warriors. Keep calling me a hype train all you want, lad, because...
Is Miranda really kept giving it to me, yeah?
She did post on Instagram.
Why is she coming for... I'll fuck you. Do you know what? I wanted to fight in November in Madison Square Garden, but he doesn't want to till December.
I'm not getting taxed by that
No, but listen, Miranda, I'll fight you in December. Southpaw want to smother me where? Watch what I do to you. Be careful what you wish for.
Paddy, is there an amount of money that you would cut your hair for?
No.
Don't start, lad.
No, it's a trademark, lad. It's little kids in Liverpool got this haircut now because of me, lad. This is how I roll.
Nick Pete said from the beginning.
Congratulations.
Darren Till started it, but he was wearing the hair like the Paddy.
Paddy, Michael Chandler was in here earlier and he was saying some really nice things about you, and Sean O'Malley seemed like he was a bit of a fan. how does it make you feel that these big stars in the UFC are singing your praises?
That just goes to show that people who matter, people who know what they're talking about, fighters, they're not saying this is a hype scene. You know what I mean? They know. Mike's top fighter. You know what I mean? Top 5. I seen a story yesterday where he was saying he thinks I'll be champ in the next 5 years. When you hear brilliant fighters giving you props like that, lad, it fills you with pride, and I love that. You know what I mean? And Sean's sound. Sean O'Malley gets a bad rap, lad, but he's a cool dude.
And you obviously you set yourself the goal of 155 pounds when you're cutting weight. Do you ever set yourself a goal when you're putting on the weight?
Well, to be honest, lad, I've said, like last time, lad, I did get fat. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie. Not as fat as them Paddy's games Photoshop. What you all believe?
That was.
I mean? You're
calling me Meg Griffin and Chris Griffin.
You all believe the Photoshop. I wasn't that fat. You know what I mean? But it did get up to 205. Not gonna lie. I got up to 205, lad. But I started camp 88.8 kilo. What's that, about 195, 198? And I got to 156.
Hey,
piece of piss.
Can I show you all this? This is Stormzy getting high-crotched by me.
Molly just picked Stormzy up before, yeah.
Absolutely.
I see them. You've never seen nothing like it. He nearly went flying. I had to hold his head up so he never snapped his neck.
Can I just say before we leave, me and him appreciate every little bit of work that you all do. And the ones who want to try and slag us, that's on, whatever. But all of you who are real journalists, take the time to see what we do. We fucking love you, so thank you very much.
And that was for Lee and Ricky.